Thank you for joining us on the Music Roundtable, where we attempt to chat about all things music. We are your hosts, Kim, Clint, Lyle, and Vicky. Please sit back and get into the music groove with us.
Do this.
Do it. What are we doing?
We are going to talk about the Def Leppard Residency.
Well, now you
Vegas.
can't even say it.
Easy for you to say.
That was a tongue
Apparently
twister.
we're not, because that's not what he said.
Residency.
Residency, yes.
Yeah.
At
The Colosseum in Caesar's Palace.
It's unfair. He read it.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm talking to her. She's reading because your shirt. It is.
Because I did buy a shirt, yes.
yes.
Yeah.
It's a very cool shirt.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So tell us all about it.
Tell us all about it, other than the Def Leppard, because we know all about Def Leppard.
Right?
So,
All the other things associated with
Thank
it
you for
being
tuning
there.
into the episode.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
We got in about an hour before the show started.
Yeah.
And they were playing some Down and Out stuff. Joliet's other band, Phil Collins' other band, Delta Deep, and some River Dog stuff with Vivian Campbell.
Oh.
So it was pretty, they weren't playing your typical, whatever they play, Queen or The Who and anything like that. So,
Just, the regular DJ mix or whatever. Like they're
yeah, they're just playing their
Yeah.
own stuff, which was kind of cool.
That is kind
That's
of cool.
interesting.
Yeah, so we had met a friend, I guess, from St. Louis there the night before, and I told her I didn't look at the set list,
Yeah, that's not like you.
which was unusual for
I
me,
was just saying,
which was
that
good.
must have been very, very difficult
It
for
was
you.
very.
I
It was
was gonna say a
stressing
little
me out.
background. Why didn't you look at the set list? Because we make fun of you because
Yeah,
you look at the set
so I
list.
was like, no, I want to be surprised. So
Yeah.
I did say that one of my favorite songs by Down and Outs was "Funeral for a Friend," cover of an Elton John song. So, and she didn't say anything. I'm like, okay, because that's one of my favorites, and I'm like, all right, whatever. Like not knowing anything
Right.
about what's happening. So we're talking to the people around us. One person was from Texas, never seen Def Leppard before. It's the first time. Been a fan since '88. The other person sitting beside us, he had the meet and greet and all this, and they were awesome. So
How do you be a fan for that long and never have seen
I know,
them?
I know. But he didn't know
bizarre
where
to
they were
me.
from, though. So I'm like, really? Were you a true fan?
Wow.
Well, yeah, right.
Like,
Well, I'm
I
wondering,
wasn't sitting beside you.
yeah,
I'm wondering if they're more in a rural area.
maybe. I don't know.
And yeah, so
But he was cheering all night. It was great. His wife
Awesome.
was just sitting down and kind of stood up a couple
Just
of
taking
times.
it in.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, around 8:00, all of a sudden, I'm listening to the songs and they're playing "Funeral for a Friend" by Down and Out. So I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" So and the music got louder. I'm like, "Oh," because usually they start playing The Who. I'm like, "Okay, this is how they're going to start. This is awesome." And then all of a sudden, curtain goes up once the song is done, and you welcome to for what's it, Def Leppard recording artists, Hall of Famers, whatever. Welcome to Caesar's Palace, whatever.
Yeah.
And then the drum beat for the new song starts.
Nice.
Nice. That's good.
And so this light show was amazing. So there's a triangle that was on the stage, and during the drum beat, you don't see anything, and you're like, okay, what's going on? What's going on? All of a sudden, they rise up from the floor,
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
and they stayed up there.
They stayed
Until-
up there.
They sang right through till the chorus, and then the solo, and then at one point in the song they go down, 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 stops. Triangle's already up, and they walk down the stairs.
Oh, that's fun.
And
Okay.
then-
So, because it's like an actual show.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a show.
A Vegas show.
Yeah, so and of course, without knowing the set list,
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I have no idea what's coming next.
Right.
So
No.
I'm just right into it, and then they went into Animal right after that. So they had all new video screens and everything like that.
Yeah.
About halfway through the song, all of a sudden you see a leopard on the screen, and it's like a 3D, and the leopard's going like this,
Oh, that's fun.
Like clawing out
they
for
clawing
those.
out
Yeah.
you and everything like that.
Because where did they play last time?
It was at Planet Hollywood.
Okay.
So that was more for, I think they went there. It wasn't to
Yeah.
bring people in to Planet Hollywood. So they did a lot more deep cuts, and they changed
Yeah.
the
So
set
this is a
list.
different whole thing.
This is, I think Caesar Palace wanted to bring Def Leppard there. We got to bring people in. You guys are the draw.
Right.
We want you guys to play.
Monkey dance.
Pretty much like no slow, like no like deep cuts type thing.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking, because they did only play one deep cut. We'll get to that in a second. So then it was Let's Get Rocked.
That's a very good one.
That is a good one. It's
I
one of my
like that one.
favorites.
Yeah.
And then they did Personal Jesus by Depeche Mode.
I was going to say, that is not theirs.
So they did a cover. So they had already recorded that for the Spotify thing.
Right.
So they did that, which I'd never heard live. So I'd never heard Rejoice, which was the first song live, obviously. And then Personal Jesus. And then they still haven't done a slow song yet.
Well, no, because they're just getting started.
So then they did Bring On the Heartbreak,
Yeah.
like right away. Usually that's about halfway through the set. Gives them
Well,
a break.
they can't be the same as they are.
No,
Well,
but this is the
exactly,
standard thing,
yeah.
right? And then they did Switch 625. I think it was during Bring It On the Heartbreak. You know the album of High and Dry, how they have all the people with the sunglasses on? So at one point, Donna looked over and she saw Steve Clark face looking over the crowd and looking at the band.
Oh, man, I would have started bawling.
And she pointed and I'm like, I'm looking at the people with the sunglasses. I didn't see it
You didn't see it.
Oh, no.
because it was so quick.
It's a hologram.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking, this was kind of their
Tribute.
dedication to Steve
Yeah.
Clark because next
Those
year
are-
is the 40th.
Well, it's also those were his songs.
Exactly. So
Oh, wow.
Well, was this... Because I don't know what I was talking to Clint about it, and I was like, what was special about this starting... or them doing this residency? Because we were talking about they're also doing it in Sheffield. So we're like, oh, if we were going to go to one, we would go to the one that was playing in Sheffield.
So this is their lead off to the whole tour.
That was it then.
So this is kind of the song set list for the rest of the tour. They'll change it up in England a little bit.
Yeah,
Because
'cause-
there's certain songs,
Right.
right?
But this is the same tour as what Sheffield is
They're
going
going to be like, this was the basis for the tour.
Okay,
This is the lead off.
I was like, is it a special anniversary or something? I was like, there must be something special about this, but I couldn't even put I couldn't put a finger on it.
Yeah.
So it's just the fact that it's a tour.
They're kind of leading into it. Maybe change the set list up, see
Yeah.
what it's like, kind of, and rave reviews from everybody.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, they're good performers. Like, there's no can't say no to that.
yeah, they were. You can
on.
tell the singing wise. They might
That
have
they're
been
older?
That they're older, but
Yeah.
still, like the microphone cut out here and there, or whatever,
Yeah.
right? Or it wasn't quite there,
Right.
But we saw this third show, so it's still at the beginning
The
stage.
beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
Still learning.
They'll tweak it
bugs.
I was
as
going
they
to say,
go.
I would be a little
Yeah.
embarrassed though to be a third show of Residency and already still have kinks in it.
There's just a one part, and I'll get to that, and I think I know why because of where they were singing. So.
Right.
Then they did Just Like 73, which was their new song that,
Okay.
we heard in Portland for the first time. If you've heard it, it's a good song, but it's better live. It's a live song is what it is. Then Rocket.
Yes.
The whole proper intro, proper everything from the album.
Awesome.
And then they did Rock On.
David Essex song.
Okay. You see everybody on stage. Okay, so Savage is playing the bass part at the beginning. So he started in front, then he went up to beside the drums. So he's playing, and all of a sudden the lights went black, like it just went dark. Next thing you know, he's on the other side of the drum kit.
Okay.
Lights go dark. Next thing you know, he's down in front of the stage again.
Weird.
Juliet starts singing. Where is he?
Who's this?
Behind
Where's
you.
Waldo?
He's on the top of the balcony,
Oh,
singing
wow.
from the crowd.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
so he
cool.
sang the whole song from up there. And all people are like, why is he singing like up there? And I'm like, I think I might know why.
Okay, sure.
He's never seen his band perform. He's watching
From
his
above.
band.
Oh.
I know he's probably singing up there because there's something different, right?
Well, because it's showmanship, right?
showmanship.
Like,
Yeah.
This is Vegas. You got to make it like spectacular and different, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I think
Well, that's an
what
interesting theory.
I'm thinking. Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
know. That's the first thing I thought of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it went on to that. And then the lights went out, and Phil Collins now sitting on the stairs. And they're going into the solo for White Lightning. at the
Ooh,
beginning.
nice.
Yeah. So it was a very cool spectacle, like the screen and everything,
Yeah.
but they hadn't played that song since we saw them.
Yeah, no, I was
Around
going to
in
say,
92.
I was going to say, yeah, last time I remember White Lightning, but it was
Yeah.
literally on the Adrenalize tour.
That was the last time they played it
That was my
live
first time seeing them.
because they never did play it at Seabird Island.
No, I guess they
They
didn't.
already took it out of the set list.
Yeah.
And that was the first time. Then it shocked a lot of people.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Yeah, and he played the solo, like Phil Collins played the solo like bang on.
Yeah.
And I didn't think I'd ever hear it ever again. I'd never even thought about it.
Yeah, like their solos are always spot on, because that was always one of my favorite thing about when they play a show is they alternate the solo without missing a beat. So you go from one guitarist to the next. You can't even really tell the transition. It was always cool.
And I think that's where not knowing the set lists was pretty cool. Like I had no idea what was next. Unfortunately, that was about an hour in already.
Oh.
That's how fast it was going.
Yeah.
Not knowing the set list and hearing that song, like it was bringing tears to my eyes. Not even sitting down, because where we sat, we're right at the back of the lower bowl, if you want to say.
Yeah.
Nobody behind us. It was a wall.
Yeah.
We stood up the whole time.
Awesome.
Didn't care.
As you should.
It was great, which was good because of my height and everything like that. I wasn't blocking
You were blocking
anybody.
anybody. Yeah.
No.
Awesome.
So.
Yeah. How was the venue?
Amazing. The sound was absolutely. I brought my earplugs.
Okay.
Put them in.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this sounds really bassy. Like Savage's bass was really loud.
Yeah.
I took it out, took out my earplugs. I'm like, I'm just going
Perfect.
to them out. My ears weren't even ringing.
That's weird.
It was a perfect. Well, they're set up for shows.
It's more like a theater sound
Yeah.
than a concert sound.
Yeah.
Yes, you don't get the feedback from and you don't get the cymbal shots like a high end.
Yeah.
That you would get in arena.
Because they don't have to have it as loud, right?
Correct. It was just wow. So I just
just did without.
Yeah. I put them in occasionally just to see if there was any difference, but
not much.
No, I actually heard everything better without them.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Hey, I heard you can get a decibel reader on your phone now, so that'd be a curious thing to do. To see if you need them.
Yeah.
Especially in those little settings. I mean, I'm still a panicky person, so I'd be like, no, I'm protecting my hearing, thanks. I don't really need to screw it up. But
I already have enough issues with my ears. I'd be wearing my ear protection.
Well, yeah, it was the first thing I did. Like once the music got loud at the start, I popped them in. And I'm like, Donna forgot hers.
No.
But then she was like, I didn't really need it. Like she walked out and it's like, hearing's fine.
Everything was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it actually sounded better without.
You can have damage without ringing, so that's
but it wasn't. I think where we were sitting too, we were so far back.
It got dampened by the wall.
Yeah, because the upper balcony was above us. It was like 5 or 6 rows. I think that jettisoned out.
Because how many does it hold in that theater? It's more of a theater, right?
It's more of a theater. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
You might not need them there. I mean, I wouldn't know unless you've read the decibels.
But when I did see the G3, because I was sitting on the upper balcony, because I didn't have earplugs, I went and talked to him. Can I have earplugs?
Yeah.
And it sounded better.
Yeah. So it depends on the theater too.
It depends on the theater. Like even when I was at Zappos Theater at Planet Hollywood, which is called something different now, I needed earplugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that wasn't that bad, but this one here, it sounded amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, kind of interrupted you there, but I was like,
no,
I have a question.
That's good.
I have questions. That was you.
Then they went into Foolin'.
Yeah.
Typical.
Yeah.
And then
about 4,000. A little more than that, but
and it was sold out. And it was sold out.
Well, yeah. Of course.
So they were bringing people to the hotel, basically.
Yeah.
People to Vegas, right?
Of course.
Which Vegas needs it right now. And then they went into Slang.
Nice.
I love that song.
Okay, you know how it's guitar solo and everything, and then after there's just kind of that high pitched guitar part. He from the stage, he started walking through the crowd, giving everybody high fives and all that, and then he started singing "Fame" by David Bowie.
Oh, nice!
Cool.
So then it took him a bit to get through, and then once he got through, then they got into the rest of the song. So it was very showmanship. He was very involved. I think the band appreciates the fans.
More interactive than the normal.
Very interactive compared to
past.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and it depends on the venue, right?
Well, that's one of the things that's nice about the residencies. When they do the residencies, you don't have to worry about a tear up and a set down. You can have everything set up for the length of your residency.
Yeah.
So yeah, everything's working. Like, so you can have more kind of finesse with things to be able to, like, so yeah, to be able to maneuver around the crowd is going to be a lot easier in a stadium, which you already know how to move around it. Whereas if you're coming into a new stadium every show,
It's different.
it gets difficult to do that. So,
Well, they were playing Tuesday nights, Thursday nights, and Saturday nights. So it was a set schedule.
Yeah.
So they had 3 days off, 2 days off, whatever. So it was easier for them. And I think Joe's got a place in California, so I think he bails for 3 days because it's so
And then
dry
comes
there.
back. Yeah.
And then he comes back, and so
I think I read something like that actually.
because I know when
But
they were
they
playing
don't
in the
stay
summer,
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
he flew somewhere to get moisture, is what he said.
Well, yeah, for
Which
his
helps.
throat, right?
Yeah, and it's not that dry right now. So I don't think it's as bad, but I know the rest of them are staying there. But
I was gonna say, that's funny is because there was years ago, obviously before he passed, there was shows with Ozzy. Ozzy had to cancel here because in the air it affected his throat, so he couldn't sing
yeah.
Here?
here.
That seems odd.
That does seem odd.
I think it was too much moisture or whatever. So,
Oh, too much. Okay, that makes sense.
yeah.
Just drowning as he's trying to sing.
So this was the interesting part. So all of them, next song, they were all standing by the mic. Right. And then he goes, Phil, you ready? Viv, you ready? And then Saf, you ready? You think? Let's go. So you were thinking they were playing the song. No, they did Promise as the beginning, a cappella.
Oh, wow.
Be good.
So it was proving to people like we sing. We don't
Yeah,
lip
exactly.
sync.
We're
And
not
it
lip
was-
syncing. We're not.
It was bang on.
Awesome.
Like they were.
I love acoustic. Whenever they drop an acoustic on any concert of any, oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
So they did that and then boom, right into the song.
Nice.
And so it's just like, I think they probably get to that point where like they've had enough. So I know they've done it before, like on Much Music and stuff when they did the storytellers and stuff like that. That I think they're just like to prove people wrong because there's still comments. They still
Of course.
lip sync. They have backing tracks. They do all this, right? They do have backing tracks.
They do, yeah.
For the drums
Yeah.
and for certain parts.
Yeah.
Like everybody else does, but
Yeah.
they sing it.
They do, yeah. You can tell
Because
which
people don't
bands
believe
do.
that they can still sing at their age. That's why.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
Like you can hear the little bloops and whatever and hiccups in their voices and stuff at that age.
which is fine.
It's
But you
fine,
expect
totally.
it, right?
Normal.
Yeah.
They can still carry a tune.
Yeah. Like you got Phil Collins, who's 68, still playing and looks good for
Yeah.
his age. And
Yeah, he's just a freak.
so,
Like, he
same with
works
Joe,
in
and like Big Biden, actually, it sounded more bassier. Like you could actually hear Savage playing the bass,
Yeah.
which is fine. I was just like, wow, is that ever bassy? And then when I took out the earplugs, then it was like, oh, okay, this is.
But
this
that's
is
also smaller venues or whatever, because like any Commodore I see, the bass and all that comes out. The bass and the drums comes out 10 times stronger in a small
Yeah,
venue.
Exactly. Yeah. So then they went into Armageddon it. So that was pretty cool. The video, like they're showing like towers blowing up and stuff, but even though it's not about that, but
Yeah.
and then they finally hit their first slow song. They finally did Love Bites. So
Well,
15.
he had Bring It On the
Bring on the
Heartbreak
Heartbreak in the
earlier,
beginning
but-
of Fooling, but it wasn't really like
Yeah.
mellow like Love Bites. So that was 15 songs in.
Oh.
There was no breaks. They didn't have hardly any chatter like he usually does.
That sucks. I like that.
They were just
I like
boom,
that though.
boom, boom. Yeah. And then Rock of Ages, of course. And then Photograph. And then they didn't really have an encore. They kind of did, I guess, but kind of didn't.
Well, they don't typically because it's not a
Exactly.
Yeah.
theater or whatever.
So this was the cool part. So they did Hysteria, and with the bass intro from 87 to 93 that they did in the round with the bass like doon, 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 and then the harmonics for the guitar and stuff like that. And then at the end of Hysteria, now they started a whole new thing a couple of tours ago where he's like, whoa, like all this. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? But he walked around again in the crowd as he was singing that part until he got to the end. And then, yeah. And then, of course, they ended with Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Well, yes. I was gonna say they better have played that.
That's
But then
fun.
there's some comments, like some people, like, we could care less if we ever hear that song.
Wow.
Interesting.
But they've stated, though, like, we couldn't come out of that theater alive if we didn't play that song.
No.
Well,
And this isn't for a fan like me. Like, okay, White Lightning is the one song that true fans, because some people did sit down like, who's this? Like, what song is this?
Right.
yeah.
Where I'm like, yay, like cheering. And like, I found out before I left, and I'm like, son of, why did I just happen to go on Facebook in the morning, and I saw it, and I'm like, oh, I was trying so hard not to, and
Wrecked it for yourself.
That'll teach you.
but I didn't look though.
That's
I
good.
didn't look. So
And you probably enjoyed the show more. Not
it was
knowing.
one of the fastest shows. Like
Yeah.
I said, an hour in, I'm like, are you kidding me?
Because you don't know what's going to happen, so you can't clock it,
Yeah.
which is better.
Yeah.
Which is better. And then when it was over, I was like, holy crap! Like we just got here.
It's over.
Yeah.
So,
I don't want the 9-hour flight back.
No.
but yeah, so
Sounds
It
good.
sounds like it was amazing.
it was.
Yeah.
So of course I had to ask some people certain things.
Oh yeah,
done.
you did ask people. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, this could have. I asked Def Leppard questions,
Okay.
but this could relate to anybody.
Oh, for
Any
sure.
band
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you follow. Like
Yeah.
I know there's Metallica followers. There's Judas Priest. There's Iron Maiden. There's Queens. Right? There's
Yeah.
whatever. Like Bryan Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right down to whatever band you want to do. So
Sure.
I asked 5 questions. Let me find them here now.
Well, first, how many people did you ask these questions to?
So I asked a couple people when I was there.
Okay.
I was going to do a recording of it, but it didn't work out. So
okay.
I put it on our Def Leppard Facebook page.
Okay.
And about 8 to 10 people have
That's
responded.
not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Decent.
So I asked basically like, where are you from? Just so, because I know there's a lot of fans that come there from.
All over the place, probably.
Some
yeah.
came from England, some came from Australia, like
Yeah.
just to see this residency type thing. So I was
Right.
curious about that. Person that we met was actually from Penticton that I interviewed.
That's
so,
funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds typical, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
right?
People
like
from
she's
all
seen
over the
him,
world, and 4 hours away.
Yeah.
and she's seen him over 30 times. And she asked me like, how many times have I seen him? I'm like,
And not 30.
I think 13 or 14. And they're like, you should know how many times you see him.
Whoa, woo, hardcore fan.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because the person that actually runs the Def Leppard site, she's seen them 100 and I think 30 plus times.
Jesus.
So she's there for every single show.
Is she a groupie?
She
must be.
Well, this is the thing. She really likes them. So I did talk
Yeah.
to her and she is going to respond eventually, but she's a little busy right now.
Yeah.
But are you new to following them or are you a longtime fan? Because certain people,
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be new.
You only
Yeah.
just discover them, or
like some people
somehow?
responded, I've been a fan since 81. And some fans are since 88, 87, or Pyromania, or one person was like 15 years ago or something like that. So you're getting that different perspective, right? What was it that made you a fan? Like, why? What caught your attention from the band? And then why Def Leppard? It could be why Queensryche, why
Yeah, why
Bryan
this
Adams.
band over
Why
any
this
other?
band? Yeah. What makes them different from other bands? And that applies to other bands. What makes them different? Like what makes Iron Maiden different from other metal
What's
bands?
your reason?
Yeah. Beatles, Zeppelin, Beach Boys.
So
like,
what kind of responses did you get?
and then I asked, I'll get to that. What other
Okay.
bands have you started listening to because of Def Leppard? So their style of music, was it more glam?
Right.
Like I've started listening to more glam rock and stuff like that. People started listening to the Struts because they were on tour with them and stuff like that. So one person, she's like, she's been a fan for almost 27 years. So she goes, my mama raised me right.
Yes, she did.
And seeing them live sealed the deal. She's hooked for life. She's seen them 10 times now.
Wow.
Following in my mom's footsteps, as she has seen them 37 times live.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so
lots.
That is lots.
like since 86, someone's been a fan, seen them over 30 times. But a lot, we don't have that opportunity up here,
No,
seeing
we don't.
concerts.
No, we don't.
So if you're in the eastern part of the U.S., a lot of the cities are close
So
together.
close together
So
that
you
you
could
could
go
go
see
to
them.
multiple
And
times.
it's an easy drive. Like
Yeah.
the person
Yeah.
we met there, she was like, oh, I just drove 5 hours to a concert.
Yeah, so they
I
just
drove 9
followed them.
hours. It's flat. It's easy to get to.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, you live in New York, you can
hop over to Ontario.
Hop over to, some people have gone to Toronto for a show. You go to New Jersey, Pittsburgh, Boston, right? You have that. There's one in Caseville, or whatever you pronounce it. Def Leppard always plays that festival, plays in that city. Oh God, if they played in one city that many times, I would have seen them over a certain time.
Right?
But,
Well, we're not in that area.
no, like the Residency that I saw last time, we went the second time, and by about 3/4 of the way set, I'm like, okay, I'm bored. I want to go. Like, I'm done.
Yeah.
But this time, I want to go see them again. Like,
Well, because of the show they had.
it was a great show. There's so much more that I could see.
Well, because Stadium is so different
Like,
too,
obviously, you didn't look before, but obviously you've looked now. Has the set list stayed consistent with every show, or are they mixing it up?
They're not mixing up. This is staying the same.
Yeah, because that's what I thought I heard prior to you seeing your show. Because one of the first, I think I heard the second episode. Jeez, the second concert was set list was identical to the first. So, like, I'm glad you didn't pre-look, because obviously it would have been spoiled for you.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was just kind of curious if they were mixing it up, or if it's literally that's what they're doing. So every night is going to be cookie cutter and stay the same.
I think it almost felt like I saw them the first time at the Residency, because we saw opening night. I knew some of the songs that they were going to play, because they showed snippets of what they were learning. I had no idea what they were opening up with. No idea, like, anything. Acoustic songs. Well, that was a good thing about this concert. They didn't play anything acoustic, so I didn't hear Two Steps Behind for the first time. I didn't, it was nice.
Yeah.
It was just all rock. They didn't have that thrust stage out. They didn't have anything. It was just them and the show and the lighting show.
Lighting show has always been impressive by them.
Yeah.
Going on back to the 80s, it was an amazing light show then. So that's always a big part of it, or whatever. Sounds like you enjoyed it, which is good.
I did. And with all the, I'm going to apply this to, like, because we'll probably do something later about fandom and what people think of bands that they follow. And this is, it was interesting reading, because a lot of them are like, I've seen them 23 times, or I've seen them.
Well, I guess the question is, what makes you keep coming back?
Yeah. So, like, why Def Leppard? Like, why them?
Yeah.
Why, like, do you always
have you seen other bands that many times, or is it just that?
What makes them so enjoyable that you have to see them?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to question, like, because obviously the ones are giving you a little flack. Oh, you've only seen them 13. One, all depends on how many times they come here.
Right.
Because you don't have the close proximity to see it at other shows. The other thing is add in the other shows that we do go see. Like, some people focus in on an artist, and that's it. So all of a sudden, they can see them 73 times because that's all they go to. Yeah. Whereas,
which that would be pretty boring, gotta say.
Yeah, no, it's great. You can.
I don't know. I'd see Nickelback 73 times.
But if that's the only one you're seeing, it'd be like, I want to throw some other things in there, but yes,
But like, it's a very valid question, right? Like, why? Why do you want to see them so many times? Like, I know they put on a great show. Every time you see them, they sound good.
Yeah,
there's really no issues. The songs sound exactly.
I would argue all those points, but at a certain point in time, like, it's not so bad when you're mixing different tours, because things change up for different tours.
Sure,
but. Like, say you did something here.
You're hearing Pour Some Sugar on Me 73 times.
Exactly.
If I went to Victoria, and I saw the show, and then saw it in Vancouver, and then
went to Seattle,
then went to Kamloops, and then Calgary
and Edmonton.
It's going to be the same show. It's great. They, like I said, they do live and all this, but why do you need to see the same show
10 times?
4 times?
Yeah.
Well, and on the tours, they might change up the set list. Like the last time when we saw them, they were changing up the set list from the stadium show to Portland.
Yeah.
So I got to hear Coming Under Fire, which I would have heard Billy's Got a Gun, which I've already seen before and heard before. I want to hear the
stuff that you haven't heard.
The deeper, I know they're not going to play the deep cuts.
No.
Because they would never sell if it was just all deep cuts, because people wouldn't show up.
No.
I'd love for them to do one show, all deep cuts,
Yeah, it's just
Residency
it
one show.
wouldn't be there worth their while, right? They'd have to do a really small
but they have enough fans they could.
venue.
But like one show in Vegas or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or wherever. But I know that will never happen because I know Joe can't hit some of those.
No.
So
there's lots of reasons why that wouldn't necessarily happen. Like you take certain songs, obviously they play them all the time, and I'm sure in some senses they're probably sick of playing them all the time. But like they said, people would tear the stadium down if they didn't play it.
Yeah.
So, they're pigeonholed into doing that. Other ones, they haven't played for 20, 30, 40 years. It's great. You enjoy it. It's on the album. In some senses, it's like, crap, what did I sing in during this song? Like, he
has to remember it. He has to, it takes a bit to, And he doesn't have the words on the stage like some artists do. Like it's all memory.
He doesn't have the teleprompter.
Doesn't have a teleprompter. Huh. He's one of the few singers that, no.
And that's why it's so important to have those set lists that are predetermined, because that's what you practice and that's it, right?
Yeah,
no surprises.
Well, that's what most people never ever see is prior to any tour is the practice up to it. They have to practice all the songs. They have to see how they mix. They have to understand how to move around the stage to the songs that they have.
There's a total act, right?
Yeah.
I think
even more so in Vegas because it's at a venue like the Colosseum and it has to be a show.
Like I'd go there anytime. It was a great place to watch a show.
It's
awesome. But there was one part during Switch 625 at the very end when Rick does the drum solo. Mm-hmm. They actually had the camera right on his feet.
Okay, that's interesting.
Oh, cool.
Holy crow.
Busy man?
Oh my. Like he's like,
beat those feet.
Like I'm looking, I'm like, how?
And how are his legs not like huge?
Yeah.
Like the muscles in his legs. Like
for this one, is he on electric set or is he on an acoustic?
Electric.
He's on electric set. Okay. Because I know at one point he went back to an acoustic set, their drum or whatever.
Which was interesting because the bass drum, it had, it was, I guess, LED lights or something that was shining on it. So every other song it would change. So it's just having just the one emblem on there. So
that's cool.
The kick drum, sorry. So it was kind of different. So yeah.
It's a different way to see it.
Yeah.
Kind of, because you never get to see behind the drums, right? Like, so
no,
to speak.
and that was one of the ones that I was like, holy crap.
That would have been cool to see.
Think about how your brain would have to switch to actually do that. I know he's been doing it a long time, but it's just interesting. Like, try to
like
do
how
your
long
feet.
he would had to practice to be able to do it after losing his arm.
Yeah. Because your brain isn't wired that way.
No.
You can't move your feet and your hands. Like, obviously drummers are a different animal anyways, because they do they have they do have their one foot going and then both their arms. But now you're doing it where it's both your feet and one arm. It's like, that would just,
And with like pedals work wide and trying to remember all that.
Yeah.
That's when he lost his arm and he came back, is that's what he said, is everything that he had to play on the one arm, he had to learn to play with that leg.
foot. Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah, and just set up the foot pedals. And that was interesting too. Where we bought the T-shirts, they had a bunch of cases that you would only see backstage. It was something that would be extra. So it had Rick Allen's original drum setup, like a couple of the pads with what he actually used. Some suits. Joel wore. Sav, same thing. One of his guitars. Vivian, same thing. The guitar that he used when he first joined Def Leppard, and then Phil Collin, they had his double neck Jackson.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
I was like, oh
beast.
my. So I took photos of that. And then another one. So that was kind of, I never thought I'd see it that close. So, and he only played it for one song and one video only. So
what a waste.
Right? Wow.
So to see it, I'm like, I'm a guitar guy.
Yeah.
So that's.
I never would have guessed.
No, not at all.
One of those things.
Just like Clint lit up when you mentioned how drummers are a different beast.
animal.
Yeah.
But but overall, I know a lot of people weren't happy because they didn't play other songs and stuff like that. But I'm giving it a 10 out of 10.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was just a great show overall. I didn't leave disappointed. We'll put it that way.
Well, that's all you can ask for, right? Especially after spending the money.
Oh, yeah.
Did not leave disappointed.
No, I got to hear 4 songs. Well, 3 songs that were never played live, and or 2 songs that were never played live. One that they hadn't played in over 30 years. And,
Yeah.
and Rock On, which they hadn't played for a while. So that was
It's worth it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was good.
So it was a good experience, and that's good to hear.
Yeah, it was good. And it was interesting where he sang in certain spots. And yeah.
It was an actual show.
It was.
Yeah. And that's what you're paying
It wasn't
for.
all about them. It was all about the show.
Yeah, which is what's nice about Vegas.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. You're actually watching a show. It's
Yeah.
not just a rock concert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Sounds good.
yeah.
All right.
I think that's about it.
Okay. Well, we'll
Yeah.
catch you on the B-side.
Thank you for joining us on the Music Roundtable. Please like and comment where you listen to the podcast. And make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already. You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter and let us know what you'd like us to talk about. Until next time.